last time we left off, the party awoke post-Caffeinator's death and was brought to the main island into a wood-paneled room with a fireplace, a view of the island and its storm hanging over it, and a secret bathroom that they learned about later. They met GD Lorenz.
GD
Fuck him. Fuck GD.
Learned that Mad Doriak was not in a great mood about them. And then proceeded to fuck around and almost found out. Almost got found out as Eugene left the room on a little adventure. Found the caffeinator's notes and
like chopped up body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Her body.
Yeah,
It was a
was
ball.
her body was on the bed, and each limb was pulled from her body. Like, you know how they used to do with horses?
She was dismembered.
Yeah.
People like different things. You know?
And then, but the room was left pristinely in the same way, and Mad Doriak even had almost gone in the room, but decided against it before Eugene died.
Magic, you know?
But the party, as Eugene was doing this, encountered GD Lorenz again because one of the doors shut too loudly behind Eugene without Eugene noticing, sparking some suspicion because there should be no one else on this hallway. So GD Lorenz came into the room, and Petunia and Felicity and Hondo distracted him while the other two goofballs were trying to make it seem like Eugene was sick. And like they were all
we did a bang up job.
and then eventually GD left again, and Eugene made it into the mirror once again, back from the Invincible Adventure, and we're back in the game.
Fuck yeah.
In this moment.
So
you're in the bathroom.
I just saw them and I was like, these are too cute not to use.
Y'all chill.
I did that.
So what would anyone like to do?
So GD's out of the push, right?
We didn't know if I thought we didn't know if I made it back in time.
No, you made it.
Okay, party.
Are we all?
Maybe I missed that and I didn't re-listen to the thing because I thought I remembered.
No, I think you did.
I think you made it back. I'm pretty sure we ended with you making it into the bathroom and then closing the mirror. So.
What happened?
What happened?
Are we?
Oh.
Aren't we all in the bathroom right now?
Well, I guess
It's like
the
really
doors.
smelly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, smells like ass.
Can we just
Yeah,
like
you made it smell bad with like prestidigitation.
right.
Okay, I'm
cast a new spell?
I'm gonna say that I've walked out of the bathroom.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna
we're
say
back
that
in
we're
the
all back
wood-paneled room then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the stinky bathroom anymore.
Yeah.
Petunia, you have your clothes and stuff again. You were given clothes because
Yes.
you were just in a nightgown before. So now you've got your clothes.
Treasure like that, you know?
Yep. And then everyone else is in this room. Are you still, I guess, twirling by the fireplace then, or are you?
Oh, I put it away. That was just a distraction.
Gotcha.
You know?
Can I be changing in the corner, like,
Yes.
you know, as one does, like, in the theater, like,
Oh my
you know,
god,
you're
yeah,
just,
so you're like,
Like,
you got, like, the
No
shirt over
one,
the
no
shirt.
one look.
Yeah, nobody look, I turn my back, kind of thing.
Just so you can still listen. Yes.
Yes, I want to hear,
Okay,
but I
so
want to change.
what did?
I think I'm gonna be catatonic for a second.
Not catatonic.
Yeah.
She's been sweating.
It's normal.
They know my name now.
Yeah,
Everyone knows my name.
Magic brownies.
You okay?
Gene.
Okay, buddy?
No.
What happened in the bathroom? It seems traumatizing.
I'm gonna pull out the notebook
I heard it was a lot of diarrhea.
and the scroll.
It does happen.
Yeah, we should make it clear. Eugene was not actually sick. I know, big surprise.
Really?
Yeah, Eugene, there's this like little passageway through the mirror, and Eugene went through it invisibly.
And nobody told me?
Is there like sewage? Is that why it smells so bad?
No, that was me, but not in the way that sounds.
So what do we have? What do we have here?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull these out of my little satchel. Pull them out of my butt, yes. And I'm going to silently just kind of like place them.
I've seen a lot of things and been a lot of places. Let me see.
Okay. Do you want to make a check on the book?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
so gotta check it.
Give me a investigation check.
Shit. Let me get my D20 out. Investigation 2 behind.
Where did you
Okay,
find it?
it's +1. Damn.
Okay, it's +1.
Yeah.
I got all excited for nothing.
Hey, y'all, listen, this ain't gonna be good,
Got my
but
D&D
we'll
stuff.
see what happens, right?
Oh my god, yay!
Oh, no, I thought they were mine.
Imagine that.
Please be good.
Sock.
These sound like Secret
Yes.
Santa.
Secret Santa.
From,
I always stutter when I say that. Yeah.
These are
The
my
secret socks.
Don't even worry about it.
what'd you roll?
It's 5.
Okay, you do find one thing of interest to you.
Really?
A name.
Oh, no.
Fall stuff. Fuck stuff.
Ooh.
Isn't that fuck?
All stuff, all stuff.
Fuck stuff.
Oh,
Fuck stuff. What?
you know, that's crazy.
You don't have to tell anyone that. That's in your.
Oh! Shit, he is here.
Yeah.
My God.
You notice that.
My
You
God.
can also
What
go to
is
this
it?
page, but you don't have to tell anyone about what you just saw either.
But this book is simply preposterous. It's just,
Where did you find this?
oh, wow.
I made it into the caffeinator's room.
Oh.
And
Oh my
it's-
god.
The coffee cream?
While she's changing clothes,
Oh my god.
like over her shoulder, eating a little bit of breakfast.
I,
Wait, no, you guys don't have it.
well, when I made it out into the hallway, I saw Matt Doriak, and so I followed him up the stairs, and he stopped in front of a hotel room, and I figured it was probably the caffeinators. And he didn't go in, so I went in after him. And when I went in, it was awful. She was really bloody and awful, and she was pulled apart limb by limb.
Still in there?
Oh.
Clean it up.
No,
Never
I
mind.
know.
I heard blood.
I
I thought she had her period.
No, period.
And the book was just like there are the grounds, and the scroll was beside it, and I don't know, I just took it. I panicked and I took it.
No, I'm glad you did. I'm actually glad you did.
Yeah, me too.
This is
Does this scroll have a map for us to get out of here?
No, I'm not really sure
what it means.
what it is.
You did the right thing.
Yeah, can I do a check on whatever? it is?
Sure.
What do we know about this so
You
far?
can make an Arcana check, or a Religion check, or a
Alright.
Nature check.
Okay.
Falstaff is not in here.
Yes, he is. I think it's page 23.
I looked.
Look at the page.
Oh, I found him. Dear
I
God.
think he knows. It's
What'd
page
you
23.
say? Arcana, history, religion?
Either an Arcana, a History check, or a Religion
I'm gonna
check.
do a history check.
Okay. They will yield different results,
Okay.
no matter what the roll is.
What does Arcana mean?
Arcana is magic. It's like your knowledge of magic.
That was so quick.
9.
Fuck stuff.
So you're looking at the map.
Yeah.
You would know, just from a 9, the kind of general history. The Blood Wars, specifically, it's called the Scars of the Blood Wars. But the Blood Wars was a time in the history of this world where essentially all of the planes that exist beyond the prime material plane had free reign to come in and out of the prime material plane. And there was this massive war between the planes that, it was like thousands of years ago now, right? Like, no one would have been alive to remember it, right? Unless they were an ancient being. But that's probably all you get from that.
But it's history. It's not like
That's your history check. Yes, it's history.
Okay.
It's known to be history, yeah.
Okay.
Can I do an insight check on this? Or
Um,
a wisdom check? Would that make sense?
So you can make an Arcana check, or actually, hold on, let's see if there's a wisdom
Because-
thing.
Because I have one of my proficiencies is insight. I don't remember if that was like part of my history stuff where I
Let's
was
see.
with the monk
Oh.
nature to understand. I'm trying
You
to
can
make sense of whatever.
do, let's say, no, you can do an Arcana check, a History check, or a Nature check as well. Those are the checks you can make on the maps, realistically.
You said insight, right?
No.
Never mind.
Investigation,
Oh, can I do that? Because
Yes,
I
you
have
can.
+4 on that.
sure.
I think we all should take a role in this. Figure
I
out.
had one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like this might give us
Arcana, History, nature. Sorry, not investigation.
Can I-
Investigation's on the
Raise our
book.
chances.
Can I
Oh,
tell them anything that I know, or should I?
If you want to, but let's let them look at it
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
We'll say that you gained that information from this look at session as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I do an investigation on the book? to help us find something?
Yeah, sure.
Make sense of this. Investigation. Plus four. Great. Whoa! What?
What's your roll?
A 60.
Oh my gosh! Everyone just roll a 10 total or a...
10.
Okay.
10.
Things not
We don't
awful.
know anything.
Um,
Anything new that we can learn from it.
Let's see.
I guess
Great
I'll roll an investigation as well.
But you already know
But I mean,
because you already did that. Though.
Yeah.
You already did that.
but I mean,
Ah.
you can just tell me the same things again for them
Okay.
if I roll high enough.
You.
Oh my god! I know I want to.
I'll say this.
I want to change it.
This is so intense.
You notice.
Alright,
Yeah, no, I got it.
Seems like every one of
This
us
is
knows
what
someone.
you occurring
for the fucking.
was a symbol from your home.
I thought you had a different.
It was a part of your
No, this
family's
is
monk.
Graves
Monastery.
this is like the pre-made ones.
Well,
Somebody
that
from
appears
my-
more than
Oh,
that
God.
appears more than once. It appears
Okay.
later on too. But that's all.
But
That's
it's
all.
from
I
my
do.
monastery.
Yeah, it's something like you might not even know what that was, but it was like a part of the culture of your monastery. It was like part
would
of the
see it,
things
like,
they
written
worship
on
and stuff.
everything.
Yeah, it was like part of their being centered and all of their monk things they did, like part of their traditions,
So it
had
was
something to do with that symbol.
okay.
That's what I'll give you with a 10.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so you're doing an investigation check?
Fuck. Damn.
You already...
Yeah.
Do you want me to just repeat what you already got,
It's just
though?
far away. Just say it was 20.
Did you say I'm far away? You just lie about it?
Or maybe okay. I did an investigation. Can I do like Arcana check on the?
On the map? Sure,
Yeah.
do an Arcana check.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's done an Arcana check. So
You want me to blow on it?
I don't know if you want his
Yeah.
look.
Thanks, Hondo.
I do what I can. It's an ass.
No.
It's a 1.
It's a 12.
Look at Jesus, what I tell you?
12 and then
Look
for
at you.
Arcana, yeah, 16. So hey, that's actually
Yeah,
pretty
there
good.
you
It's teamwork.
So, what are you doing this Arcana check on?
Yeah,
the map
this
or,
one or
the circle?
little
The
circle.
I
That
guess. What do we want to know more about?
I want to know. Yeah,
This.
That's confusing as hell.
Yeah.
So that is. Have we decided this is what we're going to learn about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is what's known as a Great Wheel.
Oh,
It
Lord.
is a depiction. It is a map, essentially, of the planes, the dominant planes, right? With the 16, I'll give you some descriptions here. So there's the outer planes, which are where everyone would know gods live, typically, right? Like like clerics and paladins divine their power from a extraplanar being that's strong, right? So do warlocks a lot of times. They'll get their power from strong extraplanar beings. That's where they live, is in the outer planes, right? It is separated on an axis related to alignment, where there is the positive plane, which is good, and the negative plane, which is bad. And then there's the lawful side and the chaotic side. And so along those lines, you could assume those are the neutrals of the ones, right? So the very top would be neutral good, very bottom would be neutral evil, and then on the right would be chaotic neutral, and then the left would be lawful neutral, right? In the center is the prime material plane, and that's part of the inner planes. So are the elemental chaos of the planes of fire, water, earth, and air. And a part of the prime material plane, essentially layered over it in the depiction of this, is the Feywild and the Shadowfell, which are essentially mirror images of a good version of the prime material plane and a pure evil version of the prime material plane.
Where are we?
you would be considered to be right in the center, prime material. That is where everything takes place. That is what the world is. The basic world is known as the prime material plane. This is a map that essentially tells you about the planes that can be got to through portals, right? All the ones in the center, the inner planes, exist only parallel to the main material plane, as in they don't have a space in the broader cosmos. But all the outer planes can got to the long way round by taking like a spaceship through outer space, which is the astral sea. The astral sea is essentially space.
And is that like the same, like, travel as in like when we touch that guy's ring and we like...
Technically, yes, but no, because teleportation can, I'm pretty sure, can only happen on the same plane. So you can only teleport to places on the prime material plane with teleport.
Okay, but this is basically saying that we could get to other...
Through portals,
realms.
theoretically, yes.
Okay.
That was a good question.
But it's essentially a map of that to tell you what specific ones are what and how they fit.
And these symbols
are
on the map.
Yeah, so Alice and
So
Sydney
they're
just had a
portals to
conversation.
that location.
Yes.
I figured it out. Yes. It all makes sense. Hondo
Thank you,
Maltese
Hondo.
does it again.
Hondo Maltese does it again.
If I'm
What would we do without
understanding,
them?
if I'm understanding right, we are right here, which is the fire
I think we're right there.
symbol,
Yeah.
right? We're on this little island.
Yes.
So
we're
So there should be
It's
a
supposed to
portal.
be hot all the time, and now it's not. So that kind
Storming.
of signals that something is wrong.
Something's gonna miss.
Oh my god.
Who's done it?
You guys are telling the story.
All right.
But portals.
But I guess it's
Yeah.
saying that there's at least a portal right on where we are to
Where-
the negative plane.
The negative plane.
Oh, it's
If anyone-
evil! There's evil!
That's evil. Wait. We must.
If anyone wants to just do a general intelligence
I
check,
do.
Who has the
You can
largest
tell me
intelligence?
everyone
yeah.
can do it.
Oh.
I will let everyone do
Okay.
it. Everyone
Okay.
is party to what I'm talking about. Just general
Let's
intelligence.
get a little
check.
weird, huh?
Okay.
I got 13.
Oh.
So add your intelligence,
Oh. Petunia.
which is 0. So yeah, you got
Yeah.
13.
Damn, which is 0?
Another 4 plus 3.
I can't fucking see anything. What is that? It's a
Yours
12.
It's 10.
Not what
Yeah,
I
Well,
your
11.
plus is the top.
Damn it.
Kim
So
Kardashian.
no proficiency.
Wait, where do I? What am I adding to it?
It's one of the top ones in town.
That's cool as hell. That
9
dice is wild.
Oh, 14.
2.
So 11.
Let me get a little bit in.
11 Z's.
I got 14. Mata.
Let's not. I'm not even in. Don't
Oh
worry about
Yeah.
What do you know?
Today.
I think
That's two.
I think Petunia, Eugene, who got over 12? Because I know you two did.
Yeah.
But did anyone else get over 12?
it. I didn't even roll. Don't worry.
You would remember from Doriak's opening speech last night that he mentioned a lot of people think the good weather is because of the fire. That there's a portal to the fire elemental plane here.
He did say that.
But he brushed it off as a joke, right? Like as a fun myth.
Teehee.
Because for as long as you've been here, which isn't very long, but for as long as everyone else knows about just like the history of this island, there's never been a rainy day. It's been always nice weather. And remember, everywhere else besides here, including south of here, in Lier, for anyone who's from there, it's a few of us. It's actually going to like fall winter time. Like it's getting dreary.
So what you're saying is that this is not a hurricane.
It doesn't seem like a hurricane.
So there's something fucked up with the portal?
Yeah.
I think we need to go in the portal.
We should
We
do
gotta
But we
find
don't
the
know where
portal.
it's gonna go.
It's an adventure.
Whoa.
Let's just all take it.
Let's get out of this room.
Wait,
Let's see where we go.
We
I
are
said
still
we
stuck
just-
in this room, and people
Hondo
think that
Maltese
we've
has never been stuck
people
anywhere.
think that we've
Why
murdered
was she
someone.
pulled apart limb from limb?
And not only that, why do
lived
people
a full
say
life.
that they have video of us?
Why do they think we did it?
That's
around.
true. I didn't even
We need
think
to
about
figure
that.
part.
Yeah, I don't feel like going to
Fair.
Are
jail.
there
Fair.
like
Figure that out.
I don't know. What do we know about the fire plane? Would there be like
I-
people
wait.
coming over from it trying to do bad things?
I have something that I would like to share. I have something I would like to share from the notebook.
You may speak.
Do you guys remember when Mr. G.D. Lorenz said that?
G.D. Benz, yes.
Yes, said that there was that I had a short-circuited Vex. The man that I met at the dinner.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I went and I asked him about my family,
Yeah,
and he said that when I shook his hand, I short-circuited him.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He was a robot.
He was a what was
He was a warforged, which you would know to be they're like robotic humanoids.
Got it. He's like a big.
Terminator. Yes.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Tin
except
Man.
he looked a little bit different than a lot of the warforged you would know because they do exist in the world, right? Warforged traditionally look more like Terminator, right? Without the excess skin, right? But this guy looked a little bit more stout and a little bit less.
Like a very rudimentary.
A little bit more rudimentary, yeah. We'll say a little bit more rudimentary.
First model.
Mr. I
Kinda,
have
yeah.
to send to the principal's office and expel them.
But continue with what you're saying.
So, I was flipping through the pages of the notebook trying to figure everything out. And how do I explain to them that I know?
You want to show them?
Yeah, okay. So, in the notebook, I have come to realize that in the table of contents, right,
Yes.
the X's by the numbers mean that the people are dead.
Oh.
Okay, so with that, do you see this name right here, Dex?
Dex.
It's Dex.
Yes.
He's dead?
But you met Dex.
But I bet Dex. But he would have had to have been dead for the caffeinator.
Short-circuited?
Yeah, exactly.
Because-
But look, but when you, yes, I'll let you see, sorry. When you look at the page number
Yes.
and you flip to it,
Yes.
okay,
So it's like a haunted mansion?
yeah, just wait. His page is gone.
Okay. Do we think he's still alive? Like we haven't seen
No,
him
he's-
since that night.
Well,
But
is
listen,
that
X
another
next to
instance
his
of
name.
someone possibly impersonating somebody?
Yes.
Because
That's what
we've
I've-
seen that people were impersonating us.
Well, for how can I short circuit someone who's already dead, right? And by what I guess what I'm trying to say is that, in agreement with you, I think that it is not Dex. I think it's someone pretending to be Dex.
They're pretending to be Dex.
And if they're pretending to be Dex, they're pretending to be us. That's, yes, that's what I'm saying.
But do you
How?
want to explain why
I like-
he doesn't
I like the
truly
way you
look like
talk.
a warg?
Warforged.
A warg? That's a different thing altogether. That's a
Warforged.
Can
War
somebody
forged.
that
Forged
has
in
the
the
right stats see if we know anything about the creatures that live in the fire
Which-
plane?
Which
So
one
that'd
was
be
it?
an Arcana or a religion check.
Okay,
Well,
have
actually,
plus
you
4
could
Arcana.
do this with
I have
advantage.
Okay. I've got +4 and Arcana and religion.
I
But my
plus
rolls have been terrible.
Okay, well,
You can do it with the tray. if you
Yeah,
want to.
I don't trust the tray because the tray always stops it.
It does. You're right.
It stops it and then I don't get to
That's what the tray is for.
well, I don't know. I just can I just
Sorry,
You
I'll
can
just,
just push everything out of the
I'll just
Yes.
fill this for you. 15.
15.
Plus
Higher.
an Arcana or a religion check. Or nature. You do nature.
17.
Oh,
Oh, no.
God,
What's your
sorry.
nature?
I think it's
Either nature is fine
Okay.
It's almost bad.
or religion.
So actually, I guess pause. Are you trying to figure out if a creature like what you think Dex is exists in the fire plane, or like
I
what's?
just want to know in general.
So the fire element. So the elemental planes are chaotic. They're kind of. Well, they exist only. So it's not only Earth and the Earth, right? There's still air. Like you can still, a humanoid person can go and exist in that plane for a period of time. But in places like the fire elemental plane, they would eventually burn up if they don't like keep themselves doused with water and drink, and like they'll suffer exhaustion way easier, right? The air one doesn't have ground; it's all in the clouds, right? And it's a bunch of flying things, right? So in the fire elemental plane, there's a lot of creatures that are honestly not super intelligent. It's kind of filled with kind of just like wandering droves of cultists and bizarre creatures that want to become gods or come break out into the material plane because they believe that they'd be stronger than most of the wildlife there. Stuff like that. It's like salamanders, like
But not
dragons.
necessarily. So you're saying.
Well, no, sorry.
Wow.
Salamander in D&D means something else. Like a big fuck off snake
Yeah.
that has like fire breath, right?
Oh.
And like a big
It's like
staff.
a newt.
No. There are fire newts, but they're also bigger than what you imagine.
Demobats?
And like red dragons used to exist there, and may still exist there, but not. Red dragons, from what you know, have been mostly wiped out on the prematerial plane. But
Red.
But not necessarily. So you're saying creatures of low intelligence that are a bit chaotic, so not necessarily creatures that would be putting together this
not well
elaborate
organized.
scheme.
That's the key. They're not well organized
Okay.
creatures. Yeah. They're more animalistic than they are cultured.
Okay, maybe GD Lorenz left the.
No, that's it's
It's a washer. GD
Does sound
left
like rain.
where the trolls are still out in front, right? Trolls? Is that what they are? What's
Trolls? No, one was an orc and one was a big human.
I'm
We
sorry.
could probably fight our way out. There's how
Jeez,
many?
you
1,
incredible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us versus 2.
But do we want to raise more suspicion that we are guilty?
Why don't we all just sneak out?
That's true. We could just.
We could all go through the mirror.
Yeah.
The little guy right here can lead the way.
And it's the thing is,
you don't have to be small for it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know the way, you lead us
It'll
out.
be a tighter fit for some, but they can still make it.
Okay, that's
Someone muscular
really
like
rude.
myself?
Or a 6 foot something.
Just like
Oh,
a
that
6'8" cat might not have
Oh,
it
right,
as easy
yeah.
as
Oh, that
as a
struggle.
2.5 foot tall cup. So
I think you're beautiful. I think it'll be easy for you. That's an insecure moment.
Okay, yeah. What do you guys say?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Should we take them like?
They're in the hallway, right?
Wait,
These
how
people?
about we
I believe so. I think there's 2 guards.
Okay,
right?
but when we get to
Two
that
guards.
other room, we still have to go into the hallway, or can we go out a window?
Oh, I did
In that
What did
room.
you see?
there is a window in this room.
Oh.
And it's like the same kind of
Is
window,
it
but it's
both?
not. So it's like it's one of those like
Split up?
it's not one of the ones you can open. It's like a top floor skyscraper window that's like
So you'd have to
floor
break it.
ceiling. Yeah,
Four
Well, we
seat-
could break it.
floor to ceiling.
Oh,
Wait,
It doesn't.
I have an idea.
not too bad.
Is that a knock at the
There's a
door?
knock at the door.
God damn it!
Oh, hide the
You took
things!
too long.
Hide the things!
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
oh.
yes.
But you didn't even fucking. I just said I have an idea. How am I taking
What's your
too long
idea?
if you
Quick,
didn't-
say it now!
My idea said if we get the same guy that transported us here back, and we can touch his ring and go back to our rooms.
Do we have a ring?
But
No,
can't he
his
still
ring. If we
transfer-
get him to come back. Jerry.
Jerry!
Jerry.
You know
think
Gary.
it's
You know Gary. He's Gary.
As you're talking, G the Rins, Jerry,
Can I get a
and the other guy walk into the room.
Can I get a history check on GD?
Mercutio?
Okay.
Ooh.
Mercutio.
Hello, Shakespeare.
Is that who came in the door?
Yeah, give me a history check.
I want GD Lorenz's
So
history
it's
right
plus
now.
1 for you.
I want his driver's license.
Plus 1.
You know, I want to know his.
Driver's license.
I want to know if he got any DUIs. Shit.
Look at him.
Another true
It's
lady.
more 9. It's a 9.
A 9 plus 1 is a 10.
Look at Jesus. You can give me a few facts.
You know, if someone else had rolled this, you might have heard of GD. The world that you existed in before this, you might have heard of GD.
Oh!
He's a pretty well known in the capitals specifically of both countries
Fuck.
as a very, very admired and respected personal, like PI, private detective.
Anybody else want to roll a history?
You can do it too if you want. You would have even your
Less
check would be
knowledge.
harder.
Yeah.
than his.
Who's good at history? Who's good
Drew
at
one?
history?
Yeah,
No,
someone
I got,
that is like in the cultural world. And,
Ooh.
Yeah. Like
I'm in
someone
the
with
cultural
history.
world.
Yeah,
Okay, you want to make a history check for
Petunia.
us?
Yeah.
I got a 13.
So he's a well
13
well
plus
probably
2.
just know
I
what
got
he
a
knows.
15.
You probably just.
I don't have any
Well-respected
bonus,
PI.
but would I know
It's
anything?
really high for you. You Where did you live before this?
I know.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I know.
Well,
Okay, yeah, he's well. You want to roll for a check?
Yeah.
Is this history?
Hello.
Look at you!
16.
Your history, which is
0.
16 though.
Yeah.
It's actually an even lower bar than him because
Okay.
of the world that you lived in. G. Lorenz is he's so big that he's got like a television series.
This
But
motherfucker.
he's like
Oh my god.
where like a camera crew follows him around while he's doing like trying to solve
So he's
cold
sold out for
cases.
you.
I feel like I know him.
He's like Chris Hansen.
But
I feel like I'm.
he's
I feel like I'm mad
generally
that he didn't
respected.
figure
He's
out
generally
who killed
considered to
my
be a
whole
good detective,
monster.
someone who's honest and.
Does he
I
know
would
me?
know him. I think my character would know
He
him.
probably does know you. Yeah, I mean, I think
Have we like crossed paths at
I
like a
don't know
party
that
or
you
two?
have crossed paths. He's
Okay.
not. He doesn't really tussle.
we're
with
both in the
he actually,
entertainment
he's mostly with the
industry.
low life though. Like he's
Cute. Okay.
he mostly hangs out with people in the scummier sides of town
Alright.
because that's where the best resources are for him for what he's trying to do, right? And he doesn't go to a lot of parties, but you know that he's trying to start something up in Lier, but it's kind of he's mostly a Sucor, which is the country that the other three
Yeah.
live in. He's mostly based there,
Okay.
which yeah. So he's generally
Yeah.
an upstanding guy,
Yeah.
a small time TV personality, like a C-rank celebrity.
Heard.
Mandoria? I don't trust you.
You two know him.
Do we talk to Jerry?
Sure.
I feel like I would know.
I think you should talk.
Okay.
Wait,
I
where am
really
I
feel
going?
like
Talk to Greg.
Can you
Wait. Roll it again.
use your womanly charm?
On the
Okay.
table.
Can I use?
Wait. Who's rolling?
Nine. Okay.
Let's
She was
do
trying to do the
11.
same thing. You would know what I just told her recently,
Okay.
but probably just a little less detailed.
So I feel like I'd have a vendetta. against
Petunia
him.
wants to
You
talk to
figure out who
Jerry.
killed my monster.
Okay.
Come on,
Maybe we
Petunia.
can
Killed my
Should we see
clan.
why they came in?
I-
Or should we just
Guess
go?
what?
I mean, theoretically, we're currently in a pause state where you guys have scrambled to put the books and shit away,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
and we're just kind
Waiting
of
for
refreshing some stuff
Table
for
talk.
people's
So-
minds. It's mostly table talk. It's not in character.
Petunia struts
Okay.
up to Jerry.
Click, 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 click.
When her kitten heals.
Her meal news.
And says, "Hey, bestie."
Ooh.
Not bestie.
Bestie.
Jerry loves Petunia.
I really like your outfit.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. You are looking like you just put on some clothes.
Damn.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
No problem.
Womanly charm.
Right. Is this what's going on in here right now?
Sorry, just girl talk.
Oh my god, your jewelry. Can I see your necklace?
Why would you want to see the?
Because I am really big into fashion.
He pulls it out
And
and he pops open a locket, and there's like little handwriting from like it looks like a kid's handwriting, and you see a picture of like another woman there,
oh my god.
and like this cute little kid.
Oh my
He's
God,
like, he's
Jerry.
like holding his kid up on his shoulder.
Oh my god, Jerry.
This is my family.
That's so cute. Do you have any other jewelry?
Not any personal jewelry.
Oh my god, your ring.
Oh, you mean this is the work ring I've got on? Yeah.
What brand is it?
I don't fucking. It's a magic eye. It's a magic item.
What jeweler, like, what, because I'm, you know.
Doria gave it to me. It's
Oh, interesting. That's so cute.
his name's Doria. Right.
Can I-
What's going? Is this
Can I-
something? Do I need to leave the room for
Are you
this?
Can I
juicy
say-
Benz right now?
Jerry. No, Jerry. Look into my eyes.
Juicy bins.
Jerry, look into my eyes.
Okay. he like squats down. He's this big fucking dude, and he looks you in the eyes.
Jerry, this is a really scary world. Can you hold my hand? Jerry, I'm going through a lot. Can you hold my hand?
Okay.
I'm gonna have a meltdown,
He
Jerry. Can
holds
you hold
your
my
hand
hand?
with the
And then I brush with the what?
with the ring on it.
With,
sure.
okay,
Yeah.
and then brush my thumb to the ring.
Okay, well, first of all, give me a deception check. Because it's clear to me now what is going on. Give me a deception check.
Now
First of all, no, performance check. Because I'd say that's
That
more
was a
like
performance. That was a performance of a lifetime.
No.
You get +5.
9.
So you roll 4.
No, I rolled a 9.
Oh, so it's a 14.
Yeah.
Oh, period.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
He rolled a 20.
He's holding your hand and he's like, "This is. Are you feeling better?"
No, Jerry, no.
When
It's
you
like
brush your thumb,
really
nothing
stressful.
happens.
Oh.
Oh
God, this is so hard to be me.
I'm sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Your ring feels good.
I'm glad it feels good for you.
To like brush some jewelry.
It's really hard to make.
I'm just used to wearing more than I am right
Hey,
now.
hey Jerry, I'm gonna scurry over
thank
beside you,
you.
and I'm gonna put my hand on Petunia's back, and I'm gonna say, Jerry, could you just maybe get Petunia like some water or something? She's had a really rough night.
Right.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Sir, can we get the water yet?
Yeah, thank you. And I'm
She's
gonna
like,
pull you.
just give me one moment, please. All right. You don't have to slam your hand on the mantle. I
Wait, if you're getting water, can we also get breakfast?
Oh my god.
My name is Reginald.
promise. Oh, Reginald. Right. Right, Reginald.
Yes. Never watched this show anyway.
Right. I want you
Who knows?
all to look at me right now
I'm looking at you.
and tell me the truth.
I've been looking.
Okay.
They have another spell on us?
I don't know.
Did you kill the caffeinator?
No, Jerry.
Who is this called?
Okay. Now everyone give me a persuasion check. It'll be a group persuasion check.
Are we adding all of us?
Oh hell
No.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
I got
it's just
this.
we'll, like
I got a
average
2.
out.
Oh, sorry.
That's good. I'm gonna roll it again.
20!
Oh! 22.
Okay.
Oh wait, I gotta add persuasion to it.
Oh, 16.
Wait, what do I add to it?
Persuasion.
Where is
I got a
it?
16.
Oh, I got a 25, bitch.
I got a 7.
We're rocking it and rolling. I get so hyped when I get that.
Oh, I
I
can't
got
even
daddy
see the numbers.
20.
I know. What'd you roll? It doesn't matter.
Oh my God, Chris.
I've had
your whole
nothing but
night.
shit rolls this whole night.
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Roll it on it.
You're right. It's probably
That
that.
helped me.
Right.
It's cursed.
Is not.
It's probably cursed.
Right. I would like to say I'm sorry, but you gotta understand the circumstances we're under right now. Turns out there's something wrong with the illusory detector on the cameras. In the last hour, there's been someone that's made it not only out of the room next door, I'm wondering they were listening in, but upstairs and into the caffeinator's room themselves. And all while being invisible. Realistically, the camera should have picked it up, seen right through it, but it did not. So clearly there's something wrong with the cameras, and
That's
I
so
have to
crazy.
assume it happened some point in time in the night, because you guys are not giving me anything other than a sad backstory, which I am sorry about.
You asked.
Well, and you answered, and I appreciate that. That's why I'm taking my neck on the line right now to believe you in this circumstance.
As you should, yes.
See, we've been trying to tell you this.
I understand, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from.
That's
I
right.
had explicit evidence that told me one thing, and then the people who supposedly did it lied to me.
Well, I do have to say, instead of
In
going
my view,
along the lines of innocent until proven guilty, you are just treating us as guilty until proven innocent.
well, sometimes that's how the person who wanted to just kill you outright told me to do it. So,
Who wanted to kill
Matt-
us?
Mad Doriak was not happy.
Oh, Draco.
I knew it was Matt.
His friend of many, many years who helped him in the Scorch Waste when they killed the, Flame King.
Have you looked into his motive by chance?
I'm confident he didn't do it.
You know, I saw them having a
Can I
skirmish.
do
of sorts.
an intuition check on
Yeah, give me an insight check.
on the PI dude.
Give me an insight check. Yep.
Skirmish. Hey,
I saw them having
What is the
a
definition?
skirmish of sorts.
they're having an
Can
argument.
you use that in another sentence, please?
Those two
Do you
young
know
boys
what
had a
a
skirmish
Which
on
one?
the playground.
23.
23 total?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so, you totally, he's being 100% honest with you guys right now.
I hate
Up
G.D.
front.
Loren.
And he genuinely does believe that Matt Doriak is not the person that did this. You can't read his mind with an insight check.
I don't think it's.
But that's based on what you can tell in reading people. This is the truth. Is that he genuinely he's trusting that you guys are telling the truth right now, and he is telling you what he knows
About Draco.
about everything.
Can I do it in history, maybe check on what he meant when he referred to the Flame King and the Scorch Waste?
Sure, give me a history check.
Okay.
Do it at advantage
Oh, why?
because you picked out key words.
Hell yeah.
I can listen.
Go off.
That's why I said. when you said that, I
19
said, what?
or
Do we know this?
17.
And plus. Plus 5.
Those are big time rolls.
101.
So that's
Ooh, 24.
So
No. Yeah.
that's a 24. 19 plus 5.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn good roll.
Oh, yeah.
The Scorch Wastes is the area beyond the mountains, north. They're called the Keeper of the Waste. They're on the north side of Sucor. If you look at that map, you can see the mountain range, and there's the space beyond it. That's the Scorch Wastes,
Okay.
right? It is where Tiamat held her court during the time of the Scaled Tyrants. And in the past few hundred years, in the Age of Man, after Tiamat had been felled, there was a uprising of a primordial person known as the Flame King, the Flame Tyrant, in the Scorch Wastes. That a specific, it was basically a call out to all adventuring parties to go try to take it down, and a lot of people died to it. There was one adventuring party that succeeded, and it was the party that Mad Doriak was a part of. It included the Caffeinator and a few other famous adventurers, but you can't really place who they are right now.
Wait, say that again?
All of it?
So it's like his.
Just the what you just said.
So the Caffeinator and Mad Doriak,
Are you talking about the?
they were part of a venturing party that went into the Scorch Wastes north of Sucor.
Is it the one that I know about?
No.
It's like their crowning glory. It's how they achieve
It's
fame,
not
essentially.
the what Graves?
No, he's not a part of that. Go ahead.
This is like what they're known for. Doriak.
Yeah, their party was known for the people who took down the primordial King of Flames, the Flame King.
Because he was a tyrant who.
Well, because he was trying to, he was essentially an escaped primordial flame creature that had a higher level of intelligence and was gaining a lot of the people who existed in the Scorch Waste together, and trying to essentially make the entire planet a Scorch Waste and bring the fire elemental plane into this reality.
So there are some that are able to strategize and have higher intelligence.
There are some, but it's not common. It's super rare.
And what happened to the Flame King? Is he
He is killed.
Fully killed? No mystery, no
It was
enigma.
50 years ago.
Okay.
But according to all accounts, the Flame King was completely destroyed. It is what made Mad Doriak, the Caffeinator, and their adventuring party land on the map. I think the Sword of Sucor or the Sword of Lavender or something is another one that was the moniker of a different person in their party. And they're in that book too. But
How old is Manfreda?
Bad Doriak.
what's the question?
You said 50 years ago. How old is Manfreda? Do you know?
Oh man, Frodo.
Should blow my mind. I don't know.
That's very old.
He's probably too old.
He's a vampire, so he's gotta be
Thank
like,
you.
what?
Thousands.
Mango.
I am gonna get a drink real quick.
Oh, what's up?
What? Wait. Did you get the ring? You didn't get the ring.
Oh my, careful.
Dun 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 dun.
Uh-oh.
It's okay.
Hey.
It's
Hi.
alive.
Fine, what's going on, dog? Hey, my guy. Oh, yeah.
It's the whole setup.
You already know how
Wait,
it is.
so what did I miss?
How you doing,
I
dog?
don't know.
How'd you like the party?
It's getting down.
That shit was
I can't believe
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
Sort of.
Was another member
Oh,
of their
wow.
party
What
that
have you been
defeated
doing?
the
Went
Flame
to
King.
get food.
No, you said you came in the back.
Wait, are these the two
Sitting on
people?
the table this one.
No, I was in Cassie's room.
Go to the table.
Yeah, that's not
real
a
quick.
common-
And who's with it? With and who? With
Here you
you?
go. Just sitting in the kitchen.
Caffeinator and
just sitting by himself, head down.
Party members.
It's like,
who are the other party members?
Portion
I'm
of
trying to remember. There would only be one that you guys would never meet.
Yes.
Sibby
I
had
can't
a
remember the
moment
name,
of
but-
realization, but I can't tell you guys. Oh, yeah. Can't tell you until I can tell you.
Okay, so have we
Can't tell
decided
you
what we're
until I
gonna
can
Oh,
do?
that's real.
Did you have a good time at the party?
Oscar every door. Miss it when you left. I put up a chair.
That one did the worm.
I set Amanda down and I fucking did a
Gave
whole
her a
matching
lap
blanket dance.
dance.
Oh, give who?
Amanda.
I have a
Amanda?
video of it.
Not Amanda.
And this time.
Awesome.
Go off, Kevin.
I was like, who would let me do this right now? I was
She
like-
would.
I was
Basket
like,
died.
She's the party
She would let you. She would let
So-
you.
She
She would
is
let you.
a
She would let you.
Whispered is God's breath.
as the superlatives would say.
So you didn't get the ring, right?
What?
He was murdered
So-
by
You didn't get the ring. What's happening?
As of this point right now, I would encourage you to stay on the premises, as we still don't know what's going on, but you are free to go.
Oh,
Do not go into any of the stuff of the caffeinator. Do not make your way anywhere towards a higher floor. Just go downstairs, relax, wait till the night's festivities kick off, because Mad Doriak is still very excited about some prospects tonight.
So we're still partying, even though.
He would like to.
Is the storm
We're
still
so
alive?
You wouldn't.
Huh?
Is this
You would.
how long? Do we know how long the storm's gonna last? Is there any word on communication outside of the?
I believe Mad Doriak is working on it.
Okay.
Is
Do I
there
go
someone you
back?
can call?
Am I supposed to go back to work, or can I just, kick it with them?
That's something you have to ask him. Not me. I'm not.
I mean, I'm a little afraid to ask him if he said earlier he wanted to rip my
You
head
know
off.
what? I'll just tell him that you're taking the day off.
Thank you.
Yeah. So.
Appreciate it. Do you guys want to get breakfast?
Let's go
I'm
do let's-
starving.
Let's
It's
do
been
a brunch.
hours.
Let's do a recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I need a drink.
I'm a little shorter. I'm usually half a handle in by now.
I would like
Let's
to
head to the
breakfast.
bar. You know, maybe they got a little something.
The bar. Do we get to teleport to the bar?
My best
Can
friend
walk
yeah.
or
Oh, we're back on the main island, right?
take an elevator. We take an elevator down.
Okay, we can just.
GD, I understand that we're all on vacation. Is there anything that we can do?
For me, stay out of the way.
Oh.
And he walks out of the room.
I was just trying to be nice.
Oh.
He wasn't necessarily being rude. It was more of a warning.
Oh, okay.
More of a dick.
Yeah. Thank you.
You didn't want to watch the
So
show
the
anyways.
limbo party is still happening later. Have a great episode.
It's gonna come back, baby.
We didn't want to watch it anyways.
Alright.
So, would you like to go get breakfast?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go get breakfast.
Well, let's just, for the sake of breakfast, you go downstairs to the bar space. It's somewhat a bustle. There's a fair amount of people going around and about. There seems to be like that one gnomish family that is like the plain dressed people who sat in the back and have like a shitload of kids. They're like at the front desk, like asking some questions, like, "Oh, so we're all good then. We don't need to worry about anything."
Oh, they showed up in the school bus, right?
Yeah, they had this long fucking school bus they took. No, they all walked here actually from the boats.
Across the lake.
But,
Oh, okay.
not across the lake. But so they're basically having a small conversation at the reception desk. You guys can make your way to the bar space. There is a kind of breakfast buffet that's looks about half picked over, so there's still some plenty of food left.
Do you think everybody here?
No,
thinks
they're
that
still
we
warm.
did
They're
it?
on like one of those. I think it's like a heating stone underneath.
What was the question?
Do you think everybody here knows that we were the ones that were under question? Do they even know that there's been a death of this coffee chick?
Well,
Well,
everybody knows.
They definitely
They know
know.
the caffeinator was murdered. They probably just don't care. I mean, clearly
Can we
they're
do
at
a
the
back
buffet.
check of the room?
Sure, give me a vibe check.
When we walk
Are
Do
they
an
suspicious
it's an
of
insight
us?
check.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, give me a vibe check.
Because if they're not suspicious of us, we can ask questions. We can ask them. We can ask their
13.
own family questions.
Plus anything?
Plus, no. 13.
I could have done it.
Because I feel like at least one of those of the 12 children.
There's a level of confusion going on, but it seems like most people are kind of just going about their day. Like a lot of these people are new to the resort. They're new to the islands. They were invited here by some of the world's most renowned adventurers, the people who took down the Scorch King, and they're like, no one's really worried. There's a lot of people that can do a lot of things here. They're kind of just milling about. They're eating food. They're playing. Some of their kids are playing. But there's somewhat an air of like, all right, let's just keep an eye out. But it's not like, holy
Towards
shit.
us specifically?
No one's clocked even you guys. They've.
Okay.
I mean, they clock certain people in the group because of their certain standing.
No, Reggie.
But
Like the Rex Club.
but it seems like most people are kind of on the outside of those things. It seems like there's not a lot of hubbub about certain news stories.
But
that
I mean,
have
this was like
taken
a common hero that was just assassinated.
place. That is true, but it was 50 years ago when they actually defeated the Scorch King, and their party abandoned pretty recently, or not recently, pretty shortly after that. So they kind of all just lived off that fame up until this point. And yeah, they've been known to be strong adventurers, right? But like, for instance, DORIA came to these islands probably 20 years ago or more. He started trying to set up this new resort empire he's building, and the Kafnir went off and did whatever she did. So
Who's the celebrity that was like really popular when you were a kid? Oh my god, the guy that plays Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he got older, nobody gave a shit about him.
Like, Macaulay
But if he
Culkin.
died right now, we'd be like, oh, well,
Yeah.
okay.
You mean from
Okay,
Home
yeah.
Alone?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Macaulay
would be
Culkin?
upset.
Shout out to my guy. I love Macaulay Culkin.
See, it's still been like significant
Is
amount of
there
time. But, like,
any place in
Yeah,
this
I get what you're
One, two.
food area
Me
that's
too.
like hidden from cameras as far as you can tell, or just like
there's nowhere hidden from cameras, but there's like privated corner booths. And stuff
Yeah.
like that. You could go outside. It's still raining, but you go outside.
Let me go.
The further you get from the actual like building proper, the less likely there's going to be any sort of surveillance on you.
But didn't they tell us not to leave the premises?
He recommended you didn't. Mostly out of the fact that there is a potential danger still about. But
I think we should leave the premises.
I feel like we should do something.
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
We need to.
Who else
look over
has
our
the-
materials.
Who else has rings?
most all of the security guards have rings.
So
And there's
I
a few
do have
security
a
guards
fun
here.
little spell called Charm Person. What if we found the most vulnerable looking security guard
And got a ring.
and them, and we got them to give us a ring?
Yep.
Yeah.
What if?
I will remind you, the way charm person works is when it wears off, they'll know that you charm them.
What about this?
Yeah, but what if it's just a really dumb security guard that's like flattered?
You know, I'll
Wait,
roll
hold
a
on.
dice on that.
What about this? What if Hondo goes up to him and shows him a little card trick, does a little sleight of hand and takes the ring?
Ooh.
You want to try to do
Who
that?
has-
Yes.
who
Try
has-
to do that. Let's see it.
Did the ring not work with Jerry? How do we know it
So-
won't work
so-
with somebody else?
You approach. Let's say
It's true, it could
you
be
approach the dumbest,
different.
most
Yeah.
insecure-looking guard here.
Describe it.
He's so all the other guards, a part of the regiment, are like these big fucking ripped like fuck
What's your
off
sleight of
dudes, like
hand?
orcs, fearbalgs, humans, like all kinds of like big we mean business type guys, right? This guy, he's a little. I mean, he's like 5'5", and
He's like Dewey and
He's got like a
Scream.
bald spot right here. It looks like he one of his ears is actually missing.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my
And,
god,
like,
it's Pop Art!
It looks like he can't hear that well in one ear.
You should roll on
Like when you approach him, he turns like this, so his good ear's pointed at you.
I don't want
Um,
to take advantage
He's a little
of
he's
And
a little
his name-
greasy. He's got like a double chin. He's a little
Paul
bit round.
Block, Mall Cop.
His name's Paul Block.
Mr. Security guard.
He's the only security guard with a name tag.
Paul, yes, sir.
Oh.
I see you standing strong, sir. Yeah, everyone else is,
Thank you.
but
Thank you. Yeah.
you are something, good sir. What? For your measures, let me show you a card trick. I do this all the time for the kids all the time.
Sure.
Let me see what I
I'm
can
not
do.
a kid.
I know, but I think you'd like it.
Okay.
It's a funny one.
So hold on. So you're gonna do him a card trick, and you're gonna try to, in the process, like maybe when you're handing a card off,
Yes,
you try to slip the.
you get
okay.
it.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check.
+7.
That is +7.
Come on.
Let's see. Please, God, be something.
Do it at advantage. Because you just created
This
a
is
dumb
fun.
fucking character.
Yeah, pop up.
17.
So roll
Hell.
roll one more time. Is that with your +7?
Yes. No.
So it's 24.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll
She's so
again.
cute.
I wish my cat would let me.
15.
Yeah.
That's
So
incredible.
you're doing this card trick.
Oh my
It is
God.
not even. It's like right at the beginning of the card trick. You put the card in his hand and you slip the ring off.
Oh my god.
And then as you're reshuffling the cards, you just slip it on your own hand, and you just keep going, and you finish the whole. You're there for the 2 minutes, finishing this card trick, and he's like, "Oh wow, man, that was so good! Wow, okay,
Well, have a terrific day.
thanks, sir. And you
Salute.
have a good day too."
Can we like sneak some gold coins
And
in his pocket or something?
He stands there. He did fucking this. But yeah, you. In fact, there was a time that you were like, "Look at my hands," and the ring was sitting there, but you just didn't even think of it. So,
Love to see it.
you walk back to the group.
Hello, everyone.
This is exhilarating.
Reginald, you did it.
Do we know how it works?
No, but
Okay.
this is one step in the right direction.
Oh, absolutely.
I. Never mind. Just gonna say, can I roll like a history or like insight?
Arcana check.
Yeah, thank you.
It'd be an Arcana check.
Who has the best Arcana check modifier?
I know.
I'm
I have
not
+4.
Does that have +4?
I got +1.
I had 2.
0.
So one of the +4s. It
Guess
looks
it's
like
you and me.
that's what happens when you dump intelligence, guys.
Oh my god.
It becomes useful.
I thought I was intelligent.
You got a street smart.
I got 13.
Oh,
I got the
13.
street smart.
I did not roll. I don't have a thingy.
This-
I do it.
This looks like a ring. Based on what you've seen so far, and you're relatively new to the arcane, but your knowledge, this is probably something tied to a circuit on the island. Like there might be a set of places this would go to.
Like depending on like level of employee status.
Maybe, and also potentially where you think it would go. So there's a few places you've known for there to be like teleportation spots, and one of them is there's the main building that sent all of you guys to Love Island, and there's the place on Love Island that received you all that is also seems to be a kind of anchor point. And I would say it'd be safe to assume that someone of this level would at least have access to those 2 locations through this ring. Probably not the kind of guy or ring that would just let you teleport them to a random room on the 6th floor on a whim. Probably not that kind of ring or guy. But at the very least, it could bring you back to the main building, main floor, or Love Island.
So if we ever try to go to the portal, we can get a way out, huh?
You would know, as I already said earlier, teleportation only works within the plane.
Yes,
Oh.
correct.
Ooh.
correct,
So if you are
correct.
if you happen to be, for whatever fucking reason, in an alternate plane of existence, you cannot teleport to a different plane of existence. That would require a different,
Yes.
much higher spell. Yeah. Well, that would be something like a gate spell or a plane shift spell, which are like 7th and 8th level spells.
But we can use it if we get in trouble. Or to go someplace secret if we can just figure out how to use it.
Okay. If we ever get into any combat and we want to leave,
I mean,
Oh, what?
Look over.
Really high survival.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna hold on to the ring.
Okay, you'll just hold on to
I
it.
think I'll just
I will say, when you went to put it on your finger, that guy's finger was huge.
Yeah.
But when you put it on, it shrunk to your finger size because it's a magic item, and magic items do that. They fit to the size of the person who's trying to wear them.
Cute.
So,
I would like to go someplace private after we eat and look over our materials.
Why don't we go to the beach?
so just for the sake of brevity, because I think that's kind of consensus with all of you, right? You all want to do that? We'll say you eat, you fill yourselves up.
Right on
It's
time.
it's
Mimosas.
it's
Not
brunch.
giving, but
It's well, do you drink?
enough.
Okay, give me a Constitution saving throw. No.
Well,
And so you would like to go somewhere private? Who's leading the way to the somewhere private?
I have really high stealth.
you also know
Then
the
you
island
know
best,
the
right?
island.
And I'm an
Yeah.
employee.
Yeah.
And I'm an employee. So then give me a perception check.
Do you have some kind of?
Sorry, what's that?
I was gonna ask her, does she have like some kind of secret location she goes to when work? She's trying to like escape her coworkers or something. Like, does she have like a secret location?
Let's find out with a perception check.
Holy shit!
So
I have a secret beach.
I gotta see.
Mama, you say hello?
Plus 5,
Damn.
17.
17.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys start following Felicity. Yes. And as you're walking, you almost miss it, but there is a path that you normally take that is only tread from what you know by you, as you kind of sleep out there a lot of times on the beach with the handle in hand.
I only find it when I'm drunk. I didn't drink enough today, guys.
But it's actually mostly because of the drearier setting and the fact that it's raining that you don't recognize the path. But you do catch it before too long. You guys are far enough away and out of eyesight enough that it doesn't seem that anyone's approaching or following or stalking with your 17. And you lead them through the jungle a bit because it is a fucking jungle. To what appears to be a somewhat private beach. There's like a small fishing shack that can offer some, but it looks to be like a very old shack. Like it might have been an islander's house, but no longer.
I make use of it. 'Cause I
Yeah,
like
you
fish.
hang out there from time to time. When you guys walk into this building, the door swings open. You just hear a bunch of bottles clinking together. As the sea of bottles that
Sorry, don't look. I forgot to clean. I didn't expect company. I have a hammock over there if you want to take a seat. I can find another one if we're lacking.
she kind of shoves them into a pile on the side of the room. Yeah.
There's a
then-
closet here.
And then it as they all kind of toss up and around. But now you have this small private space. It's a little cold and a little dreary and a little wet. But it's, for lack of a better space, private.
I would like to cast Detect Magic on the items, or can I only do it on one?
You can do Detect Magic is an all-around AOE spell
Oh,
that just
perfect.
lets you see magic things.
Okay.
With that, you sense the magic ring on his finger. Does anyone else have any magic items? I don't think so. Oh.
I was just wondering if the books are,
We got the phones, right?
Well, no, but
Orbs, right?
Detect Magic will tell you anything around you. that's
Right.
magical.
Yeah.
You detect the magic ring. There's the crystals that anyone has.
Who has those crystals?
That's true.
They be texting each other.
I've got to whisper something in your ear.
Oh.
Whispers sweet nothing.
Whisper.
He's gonna be like, "You look so good today." Oh shit, like, Adam.
But
He's
from what you can tell, actually, that notebook, there is magic in the notebook.
Okay.
But the scrolls are non-magical, from what you can tell.
And what you told me.
And what I just told you, yes.
You can't tell us what. Do you know?
Oh,
Damn.
it's alright.
So.
Did you put any of your makeup on?
A little bit. I
Okay.
touched up.
There's also some magic coming.
Okay. Whoa, you look so cool right
Just
now.
a little, just a little touch up, just a little concealer.
No.
If I put any makeup on today,
Hey, kid,
God.
don't you put any makeup on
I
today?
am running on 2 hours of sleep, but yes, I did put makeup on.
Oh Lord.
I can't really tell if it's dark in here because I have great vision, but if it's too dark, I can probably, I don't know, start a fire. But we might not want to
I
draw
don't know,
attention.
start a fire.
With all these drops of alcohol everywhere.
I would say, I would,
No.
well, shit, I didn't even think of that.
I don't spill.
I would say,
Oh, right, yes.
there's
you're
enough,
more
there's
careful
enough
than that.
holes in like ambient light from the exterior. It's like middle of the day, but dreary. Yeah, it's not like dark stormy. It's like overcast, misty rain.
Seattle.
Right. Sure. Yeah. That's actually not a bad description.
See ya.
So there's some ambient. There's ambient enough light to where if you were to get to a source, you could probably look at what you're looking at. Those of you who don't have dark vision, which would be, but
No. You guys,
Yes.
something clicked with me when we were talking to GD.
Lorenz.
Yeah, Lorenz.
No, the other one.
Just making sure.
With the parties, you know, and the thing he said about the Fire King. I was looking through the book before he came in, and there's this page that says closest friends with old party members. And, well, I don't know, Malachi is on that. Not, it might not be the same Malachi, but a little weird. But there's a Malachi in the Friends with the Old Party. I don't know if this old party is that party that did the amazing thing.
Well, it would make
Okay.
sense to invite those,
Yeah.
those people.
Who's Malachi? Is that you? No, you're Eugene.
That's who y'all were
Malachi
impersonating,
is my
Boss.
clan chief.
does anyone else know that?
right? Would like to.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
So your clan leader apparently joined.
Like, could these people have known the original party? Like, is that why they're in this book? I mean, they must have.
Do you know any of the people?
So everybody your theory is that everybody who's included in the book was originally a part of the party. Like, do we know all the
I
names
think
of the people who were in the
Hondo.
party?
You would know,
Someone
really quick,
out
just to
there.
nip this in the bud a little bit.
No.
You would know that that's
No.
too big for a typical adventuring party.
The whole book's contents
Yeah,
is too
it's
big.
not
Yeah.
definitely not
Okay.
all of them are involved with one
Have you
adventuring
seen it,
party.
Hondo?
No,
I just think these are the friends of the party.
I can't even read.
Or,
Yes, you
I
can.
don't know. At least
Maybe
that
they were
page,
a
that page
different.
was.
Maybe they were a
Yes,
second
I know.
venturing party.
I've
like
seen
maybe
you read
they-
before. Get
Do
a
you-
load of this
do you-
guy.
What the fuck?
Do you look at that page they're talking about?
No, I'm telling him to look down. No, Hondo, no.
Anyone else know anyone on this list?
No.
Should I?
Is my
Can you-
clan
Should I
symbol
look
on
at it?
there?
You
My
could
clan
look.
symbol keeps showing up in here. My
I
clan symbol is
do.
in here. Strange
Ah!
symbol.
Wait,
Do you want to look at the
who
book
do you-
altogether?
She,
Because you can make an
Melissa,
investigation
is
check
this,
for it real quick.
Okay.
Do an
Investigation check.
I know someone.
and Felicity said her
Uh-oh.
clan symbol
What'd you
was
roll?
on this page.
8. Plus
Yeah, it's
0.
just.
What is the symbol of your clan? Do we know? Sorry, can we ask?
What's the
that?
symbol?
There's, you don't have a symbol.
I think it was
Felicity has one.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
Felicity.
sorry. I thought you said Petunia.
But I will say, I'll give you a couple things from this. There's draconic writing in the book that you recognize.
Okay.
And then there is also, there is a name that I'd say you recognize
Damn.
as an old family friend. Graves is the name of the person.
Great.
Okay, interesting.
It's also on one of the pages where there is draconic writing.
Then I can read that,
I
right?
thought you just spilled your
It,
drink
it,
all
so
over
the
yourself.
Draconic,
Just
my last
whisper.
What does it say?
So one of the things in the book, I think it's on Graves' page. It says one of the names, one of the draconic words reads Tiamat, and one of the other draconic words reads. I see. Oh, just this.
Need some water.
Silver blood is what this one reads, right? And then this reads Tiamat.
Why would my clan symbol be on Graves?
And then there's one more.
What is your clan symbol?
That like V with a
The flower?
Okay, well, it's not like my clan symbol. It's not quite my clan symbol, but it was associated to my clan's monastery, and that it was involved with part of our
This
ritualistic
reads
like
as blood of the king,
meditations.
or
And I don't know how Graves
God's
is
blood,
related,
things like that.
involved with my
That
Those are the
symbol
draconic words
is...
you know.
But my clan doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
They were
actually,
they were killed when I was a kid,
Wait, can I...
and I'm
because
like the sole survivor of
You're
them.
bringing
Oh
that up.
no.
You're bringing that.
You're bringing that up. And,
I think
where did-
somebody is
you're mentioning this
systematically
Wait,
killing all of them.
wait, where the fuck is the page?
Which
It's
one?
way back there. There you go. The one that we were on beforehand that had the.
Yeah.
It's
Are you talking about Graves? Which one?
not Graves, the other one.
Oh,
Closest
party
friends.
It's the last one. It's the last page.
oh, right here, here. Okay, you said the one that looks like a flower is...
It's a V with a flower in the corner.
Well, so the person I know on this list is my grandfather.
No!
And it says there's a strange symbol most what?
Well, it
With-
says the
Is that
symbol
related to his
is in
disappearance?
relation to my grandpa's disappearance, and your entire clan was killed. So was mine. And my grandpa disappeared 2 days before it happened.
And I don't know who Graves is, so why would Graves have that symbol next to his?
I don't know who it is either.
So did they? So maybe somebody from my clan was also related to
Well,
or
it says
involved with all of
He
this?
was last seen with Layfic. Fine, Layfic.
Leafy.
Layfic?
Leafy.
It's an IE.
Oh, it looks like a C. That's on you, Adam.
Yeah,
It's on you.
Sorry,
Gigi.
it was the last.
that's why I'm like, if you need me to fucking translate,
Sorry, his last name Layfi. Fine, Layfi.
or Phi.
Layfi.
Do we know who Leafy is?
Which is
Can
my
I do a
grandpa.
perception?
Oh, was last seen
It
with
wouldn't be a perception check. It would be for you. It'd be a history or a nature check, which
Have a high
Hondo?
history.
Yes.
you have a +2 to history and a +2 to nature.
You said you don't know anyone on this
Would it make a
list.
difference if I made a check on them or on Graves?
No.
Hondo?
Fucking deception check off of that. Jesus Christ.
Deception check.
What's that?
Deception check on who?
On
On
Graves, you probably.
On me?
Yeah.
I'll deception check you back.
So you can make a contested insight check if you want to see if he's lying.
I would like to.
Wait,
do
so
that.
wait. Who's rolling what?
I'm
So
rolling.
you roll
You're
deception.
lying.
Yes.
19.
God damn, I'm about to lose.
19
Eugene-
plus.
+0.
Okay.
So you have to roll a 12 or higher.
11.
That's an 18 for you because you have a +7 to deception.
Oh.
So you don't he's not being 100% truthful, but you're not sure that he's like. It's weird. He's there's something a little bit off about what he's saying right now.
I wouldn't be able to use like investigation or insight on that.
How you doing this over
On your check
On like
to
who Leafy is.
Because I think you
Okay.
became a thief.
because investigation
Because
and
you
insight has
yourself,
to do with
sir.
how people's actions kind of tell what they're thinking, right? So it's like the twitch of the eye or the twitch of the lip, say the line,
Let's
right?
find
Okay, so
his
Or
character
page.
like where their eyes are
perception.
looking.
Let's
right?
look at his
But
page.
perception and investigation are both like
False.
parsing through
Oh,
things or
Leafy.
looking around a wood to see
Oh,
like there's a snapped
19.
twig.
Okay, remember
Or
that. 19.
there's fingerprints on this desk here for a secret button. type deal.
Okay, gotcha.
Um,
So only
What's-
religion and history would pertain
well,
to like physical
history,
items.
nature, and religion
Leafy.
and arcana are all intelligence checks. They have to do with your knowledge of
He's not
something,
dead.
right? And so history or religion would be what
Leafy's
you
not
need to
dead.
check.
Oh, he's on the
for.
Even though,
This is okay.
because
Color.
investigation is an intelligence check.
Oh, where's it at? Where's it at?
Yeah, what is that symbol?
Investigation is intelligence. It is an intelligence check. But the issue is
wait for them
investigation is
to
about
type up
looking at specific details, and the other investigation checks are based on your knowledge, or intelligence checks are based on your knowledge.
That's where the book is. I guess that.
I'm trying to explain it.
They
They serve different purposes.
earlier.
Gotcha.
This is about where we live.
Upside down. Oh.
Sorry. We're figuring something out.
They think.
He's in Super. Leafy's still alive.
In the Big Island.
It's like
Closest
that
to the sink.
pull-out drawer.
Got it. Thank you.
When you can't find a trash can, that's when you know.
Fucking rich. Look at the trash cans hiding.
Yeah.
I love those pants.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're always dressed.
They are my work
For
pants.
success.
Did you teach today?
No, I was. It's so complicated. I was modeling for a conference
That's cool.
thing. It's really brand ambassador with a little bit of just like looking nice.
The Amera, or whatever.
What is that, Eugene?
Was it the American mark or whatever
No.
thingy?
Well,
It's something else.
What
it's
is it,
like
Eugene?
it's for this,
What
like,
is it, Eugene?
balls.
Fall stuff, fuck stuff.
Yeah. Is the King of Thieves. And he disappeared July 9th.
What's today's date?
Which was.
Today's date is October 15th. 15.
And this is I wasn't sure why Malachi or Falstaff were in Grayscale's notes. After some digging, I learned they were a part of a group similar to the Watchers of Sukor, just for the continent of the air.
Who are the Watchers?
Wait, say that again?
It says, I
Was
wasn't
on the
sure.
thief one?
Yes, it's for fall stuff, fuck stuff.
That's his name.
Who I think Hado knows.
Why wouldn't you tell us if you
What?
Yeah, aren't we all on the same team here?
We all are on the same team.
We're trying to.
Hado, look me in the eyes and tell me that you don't know this person.
why are you not being honest?
Hondo.
There's some things that don't need to be brought up.
Hondo.
There's some things and people that we just.
Bring
Okay, a person
it
has
up.
been brutally murdered,
Bring it
ripped
up.
limb from limb. I think we're past the point of no return.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
Bring
I'm not
it
cheating.
up.
I was just
Bring
making
it up. Bring it up.
Can I roll persuasion on what's his face?
the way that like player versus player convincing stuff typically works, like you can do deception checks to see if someone is lying, right?
Okay.
But you can't really convince them to give you information. That's kind of more on how you
They have
talk
their
to the
own-
player.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay.
This is one of the few times the rules of the game get thrown aside.
Hey,
Even if somebody has like a really high intimidation.
Yeah, I was
We
gonna
could
say.
well, I mean, it's
My
not like
intimidation and persuasion is very high.
if he's a good enough, if I mean, we're all actors, right? So theoretically, your character would feel pressure from it. So technically, we could play that way.
seeing something this
But
word.
realistically, I don't want to force anyone to give up information.
Well, here,
I do.
So,
See, I got your name.
And so you can try. But
I can be $5.
Oh, really?
I can't remember, but it says Lost Ones Watchers information, intelligent multiversal.
Oh,
question mark?
no.
I have a question.
oh, do you want to check that? Because that's his own thing. You want to check all that stuff there?
Yeah, can I?
You can do an Arcana, a History, or a Nature check,
I'll do
or a Religion check. Any of those?
Arcana.
Which is your highest?
What day is it, did you say?
It is October 15th.
Nature's plus
Um,
2.
15.
Yeah, I'll do
15,
Arcana.
1568, sorry.
Why does that say October 31st, 1569?
Why does it say that?
But I know these. I know about this.
Do you want to share?
I
Yeah.
know what the watches are.
Who are they?
Why don't you tell me who Falstaff Fuckstuck is, huh?
A
train of
spit that out.
information, perhaps. I know. I can't believe I got that out.
Seems like we're both holding something back.
I will tell you.
Adam, where's
He
your
was
milk?
about to tell us.
You know what?
Where is my milk, Kindle? Where is my milk, Kindle?
I think
I've been working all day.
Like in Indiana Jones, when they have a drinking match and they just take shots continuously until the other one passes out. So whoever loses has to
You
tell
would
the truth.
suggest that,
Whoa.
Felicity.
That's
We're
Star
in my
Judy
home.
Lorenz as
I have plenty of alcohol here.
Judy Lorenz is one of those famous parts in
Okay.
Indiana Jones.
Okay. Let me get to.
Yeah, I don't like that some of these dates are
Graves is
Sam.
in the future.
Yes.
Do you glass recycle?
That's really freaky.
No, you could just toss it.
Oh,
17 is the page number.
17,
I'm about to
38.
drop some knowledge
Okay.
on you guys.
I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm ready.
Graves Woodstock
Mm-hmm.
is one of the oldest adventurers around. Someone very much so still in his prime. He fought in the War of the Ancients. I think that's what it says. Does it say ancients, madam?
What?
He fought in the War of the Ancients?
Ancients. Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. He fought in the War of the Ancients, has traveled with countless parties, and he is and then I can't remember what this was like.
Silverblood.
Silverblood, yes. Which is, what was it again?
It's Draconic.
Yes,
Is the language.
yes. But Silverblood meant what?
I know.
I know what it is, I just can't remember.
It essentially means blood of the silver dragon.
Yes.
You know the silver blood.
Can I say it?
Okay,
Are
we're
you-
all
Say
holding
whatever you
secrets.
want. Say
Huh?
what
I
up to
don't want to
you.
hear a word from you,
It's not
Hondo.
up to me. It's up to you.
Well, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything. But
This is ominous.
I
music.
am-
Oh, this is the Tia, right? This is the Tia.
That's
Spit it out,
Wait.
Petunia.
Let me get it out.
Sorry.
Chill out.
You start going
I
crazy.
am related to the dragon. A dragon.
So you're part dragon?
I am.
I knew you were fire.
Pinky.
Do you remember your ancestry? Do you want to share your ancestry?
No, because it's not here, so
Well, it's
I
there,
don't know.
but you're just not looking in the right spot. Do you want me to? Do you want to share it?
Yes.
Gold.
Yes. Oh, I'm of the gold dragons.
Not the silver one.
He didn't say how to
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in your features and traits
Oh.
tab.
Okay. Yes.
So it'll show your.
I'm a
your
gold
kind of
dragon.
ancestry.
So there it is.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. I'm part gold dragon, hence I can read.
She would be known as a gold blood
Mmm.
That's the way.
It's not a big deal.
How do you look at
and
It's
draconic.
not a big deal. Don't get shy or anything. I am a gold blood.
For those of you who might have noticed before, but you just noticed it more so now, she does have some. Essentially, it looks like glitter, but it's actually small golden scales, like along her cheeks.
Looks like highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giving
It kind of
Selfless.
and along certain parts of her
Natural.
body as well, but it's all very tastefully placed and highlighted.
So your makeup campaigns are fake?
No, they're
Wow.
real and also just amazing. So there's that.
People can't fully look the way you look.
Do
'cause
I-
it's in your skin.
It happens.
Would I?
what I told them about.
Would you?
This is getting
I'm
deep.
about to cast Zone of Truth if y'all start spilling the
Not
beans.
zone of truth.
Not again.
Not again.
I'm so real.
Did she call it the
Yeah,
first
you
time?
want.
Oh,
Is it applicable or not?
Technically, you're talking about similar things here, but
no, wait a minute.
I won't talk about
you
it.
don't know. You don't know what that is though.
Okay.
Like
All
for
this.
example, silver blood, gold blood. You don't know.
Oh, so
Well, he's a silver blood,
okay, cute.
and he
Gold.
started the Washers right after.
This is the guy. This is the guy that you recognize as an old family friend.
Oh, I love him.
But like it would have been from your childhood. You haven't seen him since.
And you tell us that?
Bestie.
This is my old family friend.
Well, you just didn't have to share that. Sorry. I just
Oh,
is
I was
not-
just wondering.
I don't know.
oh my god.
What do we know? Do we know?
I never heard of him.
I'm an open book.
Okay.
This is oh my god, old family friend. I'm a gold blood. He's a silver blood. This is so cute.
He started.
Performance of a lifetime.
He started the Watchers right after the defeat of Tiamat, right? He passed his notes onto Grayscale and Grayscale onto me. Nobody knows what happened to him. Now, with this being said, right? The Watchers, I have come to learn, are in relation to this little symbol, this eyeball. So anybody with the eyeball beside them, I have deducted, is probably part of the Watchers. I'm not letting you see shit, Hondo.
Yeah, hey, you can spill.
What?
I
Hondo,
just
it's your
spill.
turn.
Who are the Watchers?
Truth or dare?
Who are the Watchers first, man?
Ooh, I like Truth or Dare.
Truth or dare, Reginald?
Oh my god. This is so
We're getting
chaotic.
messy now.
Let's go there.
I dare you to tell me about what's his face.
False stop, fuck stuff.
That's the one.
It's a person.
Bitch.
Tell me everything you know. I double dog dare you.
I don't have to answer this. I'm just gonna.
Then you're a loser.
Hondo, who is he?
I feel like we could be using our energy to figure out a way out of this situation.
But this is important. He was close friends with them.
This is our way out.
Is it you?
No.
Are you with his face?
No.
Look at me nice, Antonino.
No.
Is it your dad?
No.
Your brother?
No.
Son?
No.
Uncle?
No.
Bestie?
No.
related.
They're both
Your grandfathers.
Uh-oh.
and that's in relation
No.
to
Sorry.
I have no relation to this man.
Okay,
How do you
deception
meet?
check.
Deception check
Your past
on
boss.
my best friend here.
I mean,
Reginald.
honestly, we don't need to do it because you guys can clearly tell that there's something. Right?
This is why I think it's important.
What?
Because to find Graves, the person that we need to know
Yeah.
who the Watchers are, what all this means.
Yeah.
You knew him when you were a kid.
Okay.
Like he came to your parents' house.
You're the only person who can give us some sort of information on someone on this list. I only have my grandpa. Sibby only has Malachi, maybe if it's the same person. And nobody freaking knows who Leia is, so do we? Does anybody here know who Leia is?
Does anyone want to try to make a check?
I'll
Yeah.
make a check.
Only people who live in Sucor can make this check.
Damn.
Where do I live?
You live in
We
Sucor.
live
It'd be a
in-
history check.
Sure.
Do I live in Sequoia? Can I make a history check?
Yep, you can.
I got 15.
12.
12, 15, and Jeffy added your history to
Yeah.
that? You're not going to try it?
Don't worry about it. Well, yeah, I tried. Don't worry about it.
Okay. You guys would know that she's an adventurer as well. She typically she wasn't really locked to a location like a lot of adventurers are, but a lot of her work was done on the south eastern side of Sucor, so more towards the foothills and stuff, which is a little bit further from both of you because you guys are actually from the forest side. You wouldn't really know much more beyond that. I believe she was in the capital during a specific thing, but I don't know if either of you guys were there, so I don't think you were.
Something happened at the capital.
Yeah, something big that you guys would probably know about relatively. There was like a big time attack in the capital that killed a bunch of adventurers.
So the adventurers
years
have been
ago.
targeted.
No,
Severely
no,
over
no.
the last few years.
That's not well. You might could assume that, but you know that adventurers seek out the dangers that threaten this world constantly. Like that's their job, majority.
Right, but somebody came to the capital.
Something did come to the capital, but you could assume that adventurers came to the capital to defeat it or
Okay.
to stop it as well. Right.
Do you
So-
think that thing is still at large?
No, the incident was handled.
Okay.
You would know the incident was handled, but it's mostly trying to be covered up.
So we know about Lee because she potentially went to the capital.
She was potentially one of the people that was at the capital as well. Yeah, but
So that's
not-
why I may know her name.
you probably know her name just because she's a large enough adventurer that she's known in the south side of Sucor.
Okay.
Right.
What are we I'm trying to get a big picture here? What are we gleaning from the fact that this book exists and it was found in the caffeinator's room?
Yeah.
Was the caffeinator
Was
like
an
hunting
adventure.
down these people? I mean, because some of them are listed as dead. Or was she trying to recover them and didn't make it in time?
She was definitely
is-
writing it.
This is a study of the threats to this world, specifically to those who protect it.
Okay.
Those of us adventurers.
Us.
Those of us adventurers who brought peace and prosperity to peak are growing old or lazy. We have moved
It
on.
is.
So is the caffeinator.
This is documentation of
Worrying trends
She's a part of the protectors.
against those
Yeah.
that protect the private
That's all I got.
If this is found, I have failed.
Documentation of worrying trends against those that are protecting the
So
material
something
plane.
is hunting down
The adventurers.
adventurers
All the
and those that are
protectors.
protecting the prime material plane, and
Yeah.
this is documentation of those that are being hunted.
No
Okay,
wonder.
So,
that's what I needed
so
to know.
whoever's hunting them is probably who killed the caffeinator.
And that's why your grandpa would have known to get out.
Oh, I didn't think about
Maybe,
that.
maybe. I don't know.
Wait,
No, I don't-
Are
I
our
don't know.
names in that book? Are we being hunted?
Well, not
Are we
all.
protecting
Okay,
the
we
private
adventurers,
material
I don't
plane?
think so.
I protect myself.
I just want to know that.
As far as I go.
None of your
We're
names
all
are
connected to an adventure in some way, shape, or form.
I'm
Yes.
connected to Gary, or what's his name?
Oh,
What's his name?
are you?
Graves.
Are you, Hondo?
I know him.
He just said yes.
So you hear that? Hondo knows someone in the book. Who do you know, Hondo?
Fuck stuff.
Yes, I
Buck
know.
stuck.
How?
You do?
Out with it.
He's the king of thieves.
And you're a thief. Wanted.
He's your king.
No,
He's your
he's
father?
not.
He's your
No.
sugar
He's your
daddy.
brother.
No, we have no relation to
He's
one
your
another.
lover.
No.
He's your idol.
Listen.
He's your
Oh,
booty
so
call.
nothing. You're in debt to him.
Listen.
You're running from it.
Oh, we all running for something. But anyway, I think he found me at a vulnerable time, and then we had some disagreements, and then we parted ways, and that's all there is, you know.
So you look up to him like a father figure. He raised you and found you, and
like-
taught him. He taught you his ways, and
Evil
then you
Queen,
betrayed
Snow
him.
White kind of deal.
Listen.
This is what I'm hearing.
Listen. No, not like that. It's we just don't operate on the same terms, and I had to part ways, you know.
Sounds familiar.
But he's a thief, and he's the king of them. He
Are
knows
you
a
not
lot
a
of.
thief?
Huh?
Are you not?
I mean, we have rules, and some people cross rules, and I.
So what
Are you not
do we
wrong?
need to know about him? You don't have to like
He's a
spill all your
dangerous
dirty
man.
deeds, but can you let us
He's a
know what we
dangerous
need to know
man.
from the book?
He's a dangerous man who kills, and he will stop at nothing. You know.
Felicity and Alice, you, just for your passive insight, can glean that he is telling the truth. Now, whether it's the whole truth or not is still the question. But he's being truthful with you right now.
I'm being truthful. We parted ways because of a disagreement,
That's what everyone says.
and I chose not to be associated with him anymore. But he's a dangerous man.
What was the disagreement?
Just ethics.
What were the ethics?
Some things we don't need to get into.
Can I
Is it about
cast
who
a
you
spell on
sleep
him?
Yes.
You can try if you
Okay.
want.
Why are we?
What is-
I would like to cast.
Oh Lord!
Something of truth, please.
I'm told the
Oh
truth.
my gosh.
This is like G.D. Lorenz all over
We
again.
don't have to know your whole life story, but just knowing about him being dangerous is good for this knowledge.
Exactly. There you go.
Because he's in this book
Fine.
and we're all
But
connected
he was-
to
he
this
was-
Do you
book.
want to cast a spell or not?
No,
Thank
I guess
God.
not.
He's close friends with who?
Graves, and apparently he and Malachi, maybe my
If you want to,
Malachi,
it's up to you.
were in a group like the Watchers, but just
Try.
for
But you
Lier
have to
and
say.
not for Sukor.
Who are the Watchers?
The
We're
Watchers,
trying to find that
I
out.
thought you know.
No, that's what I'm saying.
they're a group of adventurers.
It's
we
up
know
to
that
you.
much.
But no, Falstaff is not an adventurer at
No,
all.
Graves created the Watchers, and Falstaff, Fuckstuck, whatever his name is, and
Falstaff.
Richard, thank you, Richie, my grandpa, and Malachi, and Leia?
Leify?
No, Leia,
Oh.
the singer of the songs, whatever.
The singer of the songs or whatever.
They're the closest friends to Graves and Zoolander.
Zweihander.
Wait,
But both of the Graves and Zweihander, is that how you say it? They're not dead. They just disappeared. So we don't know if they're dead. So we could still find them possibly.
They might be hiding.
Technically, if you check against the dead, none of those people are dead. They're all just missing.
That's
Wait,
I
even
thought
false
the
stop?
X's-
Oh, good.
I thought the X's.
Yeah, he
Can I
was-
cast Charm Person?
Does he?
No, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
Lord.
They don't have X's,
Oh,
so
Lord.
they're not dead.
I know. I'm
do it.
saying the whole list of people at that last page, none of them are dead.
That the
Right.
cat
They're
leader
all.
you lost.
Okay. I thought you were saying no one in the book was
Put
dead.
your
and I was
hand-
No, there's
Yeah.
plenty of people dead in the book.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Okay, so
Let's
you
see
need to make
that.
a charisma saving throw.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Everybody's attacking. I'm a part of the party.
Some of the dates are in the
To
future.
So
be
you
fair,
need
I
to
don't
click
like
that you
liars.
need to click that you cast that. Did you do that?
This is wild.
You need to make a wisdom saving
I want
throw.
everyone to hear it.
We're
So
gonna
roll a
look-
d20.
How do I click cast?
So it's just the red button next to it.
Okay,
Make
spell
sure you don't
cast.
do it multiple times.
I just did it once.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So if you roll the d20,
You know it.
it's plus
You
1.
know it.
Okay.
Plus 1? Shit, please God.
What are you hiding?
What? I'm not hiding anything.
You're like so paranoid about this.
I mean, but think about it. Like, even if they're all
18.
protectors, right?
Okay. So you succeed.
19.
You know that she tried to charm you.
Oh! Can't trust anyone in nowadays, huh?
What is this?
Terrible.
You should be.
This intergroup conflict. So Alice has been looking at the book really closely, and she, you might not assume it based on her, more emo, goth, like musician output, but she's a numbers gal. So she's looking at these dates, and she says, so I'm noticing that there's a lot of dates and there are symbols next to them. Are these potentially dates these adventurers have crossed into and out of these other planes? And on top of that, some of these dates are in the future with symbols still next to them. Are
No,
we getting into...
There's one date in the future.
There's one date? No.
Yes.
I saw multiple.
No. There's
Is
nothing.
68 right now?
It's 68.
Okay.
There's nothing past October 15th, 1568,
Except for one.
except for the single date.
And where was that? Can you just
It's the
remind
last page.
me? Okay.
The last
Which, again, if you guys want to talk about the stuff there, we can do checks on those as well.
Yes.
I mean, I know it seems like unsuspecting that Falstaff would be a protector, but wouldn't you want a protector to lie in all kind of groups of people? Like, even good and like he, of course, like it would make sense to have somebody that is the king of thieves to be a protector because they have like ears on like different groups of people that like whoever Woodstock is doesn't have ears on.
You could even assume that the protectors aren't necessarily good people.
Yeah,
They're
like
just people who are keeping this plane defended from other planes.
yeah.
So they could be murderous evil people here, but they're like, this plane exists for
Is
us,
mine, yeah.
not for them. So,
Yeah, so it would make sense that like anybody could be a so-called
and
protector.
there's such a thing as gray morality. Like people can be good in one aspect, but fucking awful in another. So,
That's what I'm saying about your ethics issue.
Those two people aren't
Jack shows there.
Your adopted
What are you
father.
guys seeing?
Not
Sorry.
my adopted father.
I'm like
Raised
listening
to,
between
like,
two
yeah.
conversations.
So
It's like Quinn.
3 things that we've clocked, right? Or 4, I guess. Doriak is no help. He's old as Peak. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Peak is the name of the world you live in.
Yeah, he's old as Peak, but dumb and forgetful as dirt. Doriak's not old right now, is he? He's not dumb and forgetful at this point in time that we know him.
But we don't know that that's.
Well, if he's been
Doriak-
alive for this whole time.
You don't know how old Doriak is. You know that Doriak is a vampire.
Mm.
And you know that vampires don't age. Vampires are theoretically immortal.
But
Well,
this
it'll
is the
look
caffeinator's
beautiful
book, so
forever.
maybe that's the caffeinator's opinion about Doriak.
Yeah.
They used
Well-
to adventure together.
After that, it says, find Amara, Eye of the Storm, hard to miss, a good true beholder. Is that what that says? Amara the Unbeholden. And then Yugo, Fist of the Scorchwaste, traveled across planes. If he's found, must find Jack Show. Is that Jack? Yeah. Amara and Yugo aren't in the book.
Can I get a history check on Beholder?
Yep.
I'm
You
supposed
can
to know
do
what
you
that
can
is.
do an Arcana or a History check.
Okay.
But well, actually, you can do an Arcana or Nature check as well. But do it at advantage.
Okay.
I would suggest doing Arcana. It'll be an easier check.
Arcana. Okay.
Can I?
14 or 8. So I'll take the 14 plus 4. 18.
You would know beholders to be an aberration, which technically doesn't exist in any specific plane. They're most specifically related to the chaotic planes, right? But a beholder is a aberration, a large floating aberration with multiple eye stalks its dreams can affect the reality of the world around it.
Like when it sleeps, or like when it's just
When it
awake and
sleeps,
thinking.
when it sleeps, it can manifest things from its dreams.
Unknowingly, accidentally.
Totally unintentionally.
I'm not sure.
In fact, with an 18, that's a pretty high roll. I'll give you. You know that maybe it's because in your research for your music or whatever, you're trying to find freaky, fun stuff,
Oh yeah. I
like
love
fucked up shit
Sure.
to write about.
it.
And you know that beholders don't naturally replicate; they dream up new beholders. So they will dream that there is another beholder. Like if they see themselves in a mirror in their dream, that will manifest another beholder that's like an exact copy of themselves.
Wow.
I was gonna say they're just having
but-
bad dreams, but that's not.
So beholders are super powerful aberrations. They're chaotic. You've never heard of a good beholder,
But
as
it's
described.
yeah, but it's describing Amara, a good, true beholder.
And the key word there is true for you.
But it,
True beholder means that it is there are multiple different kinds of beholders. They're in their dreams, if they were to dream that they're insatiably hungry or that there's a lot of blood, they might turn into a vampiric beholder that sucks blood and steals life force from people. But a true beholder is one that is just naturally a full, like I think it's 10 eye stalks floating around, one big main eye that's intelligent and chaotic. True beholder is the pinnacle of beholders.
Okay.
chaotic,
Can I-
neutral, good. Lawful good.
Hard to miss.
Typically chaotic.
Can I roll investigation on Kazarus's folly or Kazarai or Kazarus?
That would be an Arcana check
Can I roll?
or a History check.
Can I roll?
It's Karsus's folly.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Who? Well, would I have to do two separate ones if I want to check? Is it Kazarai?
Because of how important this page is, it would be separate checks for each of them.
Okay, that's fine. I would like to check them both.
Okay. Well, so then it'd be for Karsus, it'd be either History or Arcana, and then for the other one, you could do
I'll
a
do
History,
Arcana.
Religion, Arcana. or
I'll do
Nature check.
Arcana for Karsus.
Okay.
9 plus 4,
13.
13.
There's an old story back from way, way, way before the events of today, from the time known as the Age of Arcana, when magic was much more potent, the prime-material plane was free of deities and outer planar creatures for the time being. There's an old story called Karsus's Folly, where a mortal wizard named Karsus tried to cast a spell that was cosmically reality changing, trying to make himself a god, and it failed.
Okay.
That's probably all you get.
Okay, and now I want to roll. Now I want to roll a. You said I can do what for Kazarai?
You can do Arcana, History, Nature, or Religion. But I will say, this is an almost impossible check. You have to roll almost perfectly to get any information. Right now, as
I'm gonna
of
do
where you are
Arcana
right
because that's my highest. If anyone has higher than 2 history, though,
She does.
I have 0.
Yeah, I
She
have
has
2.
+5, I think. I peeked.
Looking over her shoulder.
Should I wait? Do you think? I guess you can always
You
roll
each
after
make
me.
checks, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, I'll roll Arcana because Arcana and History would be different, right?
You could glean different information from it, yeah.
Okay.
You got this.
It's my favorite dice.
You know, I do my thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's why I got it.
You're just doing your thing.
Damn.
17.
That wasn't bad.
That was. Why am I saying it's like that?
I'll give you this. You don't recognize that at all. That
Well,
is,
duh.
well, no. but like, confidently, this is not something that exists in the prematerial plane.
Okay.
This is not something that exists in your knowledge of the outer planes currently. This is something that you do not recognize, period.
Okay. Do you want to roll a history check on this person? Because you have +5.
Okay.
Oh, period.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
Hi, Mama. You could say hi to
Trying to figure out if
Adam.
I know what this is.
This is an
How
old
we doing?
story.
Is everyone having fun?
Yes. I'm like this. I feel like Nancy Drew.
I feel like Nancy Drew.
I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all the stuff.
Well, I mean,
but-
I didn't think that you guys would dive so deep into everything.
Me
immediately,
neither.
but-
We're detectives.
Okay, I'm doing a history check. All right.
And just Adam to my players, this might just have information for everything that's going to happen from here to the end of the game.
Okay.
So it might not just be stuff important to you right now.
Okay.
We'll probably have to discover it again and be told it again.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh.
4 on
Yeah.
a history check
Yeah.
on Kazurai.
Yeah.
That's a game-breaking roll right there.
Yeah.
I'll say
You gotta tell us everything. Man.
no, I don't have to tell you everything. There was in the Age of Arcana, going back again, there was does the person who other people are listening.
Sorry.
Roll.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I just in the Age of Arcana, there were a lot of nations that had various different languages, right? This is a word from one of those like lost languages, right? That is essentially, you could recognize it as the name of a like culture, essentially. It's like the name of a group of people. So like a nation or a continent, even, you're not sure what, an island group, a tribe, but it is a defining name. You don't even know what the name means, but it is a word from an ancient language that has been lost. And you can just recognize it by the specific way that the sounds of the word come together, essentially. The structure of the word. That's all I can.
I rolled a 24.
Yeah.
You missed it when I told her that some of these things on this page are probably impossible for you to do right now because you don't have the base knowledge to get that information.
Right.
So
I feel like we gotta do something.
I was supposed to.
Yeah.
What do you?
We've been saying in the chat. I wanna fucking move. I
It's
wanna
3 o'clock
In the morning?
in the afternoon.
some-
I want to fight someone.
You have plans.
I've been waiting
I
for that.
do
Those are
actually,
all
oh my god.
Yes. You start at 7.
Yeah.
I do need to go. This has been so much fun.
Oh, do you have a concert?
Oh, I thought you. I was like, oh, okay.
No.
Can
In
we
game.
have VIP?
This has been so much fun.
Well, I mean, you could assume that your other people are doing their job. You don't have to leave right now. I'm just saying, think about the fact that you're gonna have something.
I should check on them. I mean, you guys could come if you want. It's not gonna be super fun.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's all go. Let's all go.
your friends.
No, it's my.
Did we ever find your parents?
I don't care.
Let's check on my band.
A band.
You know,
You got a band? But they are.
You got a band?
I guess in height. I don't know. I've gotten a lot of texts from them, and I need to just like check them. And
One of them is actually the picture of Pig's butt. It's just
Oh,
like
great.
in the group chat. Just
Okay,
Fair.
but that's from like last night.
great.
Um,
So I actually don't know what they've been doing today. It looks like nothing productive. So I don't know. What's the timeline on our activities?
you know that the plan is for you to start at 7.
Okay, it is 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
So there's a concert at 7 or there's an event?
There's
at
a
7?
party. It's like an event at 7, but it's headlining thing is that Belladonna is going to perform.
Wait, are you Belladonna?
No,
That's
her mom
my
is.
mother.
Her mom is Bella.
Oh,
And
How
I don't like to
embarrassing.
talk about it.
you're right.
Yeah.
Well, we go to this event. I think that's what we need.
I think we should
we've
go.
seen a lot of dead bodies. We've talked a lot. I think it's time for us to dance.
Eugene is one that starts life.
Some call me an
I
empath.
pretended to go to the stairs.
I'm an,
Some call me an empath.
I'm an empath.
Oh my
I feel for other people.
I totally write a song about this. I
Oh,
need to
God.
get with
I feel people.
Let me just pass this.
I felt it. When she saw it,
Oh
I
my
saw
god.
it. And so, I think we need a party.
I
I
might,
agree.
I might
Ready to
hang
hang.
back and take a little nap. Cat nap.
I don't
Fair.
think that's a good idea that there's a killer on the loose, but okay.
You can do that. When should we check in with you?
I'll meet you guys at the party.
I don't trust her. I think someone needs to stay with her.
No,
This
I-
is-
Okay, Hondo, why don't you
Not
stay?
me.
I party. I said to go to the
I'm
party.
gonna say something
Those
to
girls-
make you.
Oh, she's in
It's
the band.
her band.
Oh.
I have to be there.
Used to be Malachi's, gotta stay.
I am an employee and I should actually go check on the bar and make sure, because I'm their manager, that everything's going all right.
But it's not what you were, but okay.
I'm the
Listen,
bar
Are you
manager
intentionally lying right now? You're a
No.
bartender.
that manages the bar.
Damn.
You manage your section of the bar when it's your part of the bar.
Excuse me, taking stock and making sure
This is
that
wild right now.
everything
So confused.
is filled and that everything's clean and all the
You're
peanut
watching a
holes are
conversation that
filled.
Felicity had with Matt Doriak.
Wow.
You're not the bar
Is a
manager.
management
You're not.
position.
No.
I'm
You
making
manage the
sure-
drinks behind your part of the bar.
Exactly, I'm managing the bar.
That's called bartending. You tend to the drinks behind your part of the
Yeah.
bar.
I'm not just tending
You're not
to
in
the
charge
bar.
of
I'm
anyone else.
managing it.
You're
I
in
make
charge
sure
of
we're all in
yourself.
stock. You see that beautiful
Felicity,
wall?
we're not talking about this
He's like,
again.
"Mother,
You're in
you
charge
can
of
do
your
this."
own.
But I
And
really
then we
should
cut
go
back to
check
where we
on
are.
that.
How I
Yeah.
feel like
So- So you think you should go check on
Or it's like very salty.
I think I should go
Sippy.
Sippy.
Talks like
Like
do
the
a little
cup?
investigation of my own since I have
There's
myself and I know the whole
We
life
drew
really
straws, and
Oh,
she
I
wants to
see.
stay,
So-
so you have to stay with her, and we're gonna go party.
That's not
And
how
this
it
is
works.
how it
No,
went.
Sibby. Sibby's capital B.
No, we can't leave her alone, or she's gonna die.
What do you wait? What's
Why am I
going
gonna
on?
die?
I can stay.
I think I'm the one with the highest
You're
like
fine.
attack skills here.
Listen.
I'll
That's
stay
why I
with
feel
you.
I have attack.
This kitty's got claws.
Wait,
That's
Now,
it. I
what
just
the
have claws.
someone clue me in. What about this?
We want to do something.
Who else
There's
has
a
really
party
high
going on
stealth?
Spit up.
We have 4 hours
My
until
tree.
the start of the show.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
Oh, I
guys
flew
want
up.
to investigate
Oh,
some
I
more and
flew up.
poke
Oh, I
around the
flew up.
island, we can meet up after the show.
Ooh, this,
We can meet
wow,
at the
usually
show.
This got really ominous.
So okay, let's figure out what we're doing right now. Who's going where? Because I do think I have a good stopping point.
I'm gonna go rehearse.
So you're gonna go rehearse. Who's gonna follow with Alice?
It'll be really rad. My friends are weird.
Wait, when does the show start though?
7.
Show starts at 7.
And it's
And
3
it's
p.m.
3?
right now.
I want to go to the show, but I want to not go to rehearsal. Well, I'll stop by. I'll walk with you guys.
Okay, so you 4 are
Well,
going to her
yeah.
rehearsal, or you? What are you
I'll
doing?
stay with my bestie gal. Hey, girly. Let's. You can make some good drinks. I've had a day. We're gonna hang.
Okay.
I would also like to cast a druid craft and predict what the weather's going to be like for the next 24 hours.
You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick.
Damn.
Super cool.
You can do that?
It's like it'll either like manifest as like a
So here's what you see. You see like little puffs of like liquid start to form and fly up in front of you, and you see like a several hour plan like that you can like swipe through. Imagine on your phone.
Like an app.
Yeah, it's like an app. It's like showing like sprinkling for the next couple hours, and right around 6:37, there's going to be torrential downpour thunderstorm.
Oh,
And then as you keep scrolling, there's like it shows that, and it shows sun, but then it kind of goes, and then it goes back to mist, and then it kind of goes, and then like all the rest of them are kind of changing between. Not sure.
Rock on.
Yes.
So
Rock on. Can't wait.
there's a horrid looking thunderstorm at 7
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
Not to tell you how to do your job, but I feel like we have to start with the concert next session.
We might not start with it, but we're probably going to do it, which means we're going to need a lot of time because there might be something going on during that time.
I'm gonna relay. I mean, they can all see it, but I'm gonna say like, okay, well, that's tomorrow at 7.
That's tonight.
That's tonight at 7. There's gonna be like a horrible downpour. I don't know if it's gonna be a repeat of what happened yesterday, but I do think it is like we should be sticking together and we should be careful.
This looks worse than anything that you've seen so far.
Okay.
This is like there's like 3 lightning bolts coming out of it, and it's just like
so
a
maybe
sheet
no
of rain.
concert.
No, there will be a concert.
Okay.
There will definitely.
From what you can tell, Arcano Tech has never had a problem
I will be
during
there.
thunderstorms.
I'll be there.
I guess you would know that. You
Yeah,
would
I
know
wouldn't. know that.
Every
that.
time
We'll say you guys are talking about this as you're walking
Someone does.
towards
Yeah.
her thing. So you guys are gonna go to the bar.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're going to the room. We'll get to that in a second. I'm assuming you're going to the room that all your bandmates are at.
Yeah, I need to figure
Okay,
out.
so you guys go into like just basically go straight, avoiding any lobbies or anything like that. Go into the stairwell and go up towards that floor, and we'll pick up with you guys there next time. You guys. Both of you give me a perception check.
Okay. Is it just plus 2?
18.
Ooh. Yeah, yours is, so you got 18.
Plus 5, okay. 20.
Total?
15 plus 5.
You both notice. It looks. Well, I mean, there's still a lot of people around, right? But there's only Paul Blott here. Like,
Paul Block.
Everyone's Paul Blott.
no. Imagine. No.
I was like, wait, what?
No. You don't see any other
I'm
cards.
surprised Chris.
Oh.
Paul Blott. You don't see.
Any other guard? Jerry's not there.
You don't see the sign of any of the other like gold members who look like adventuring types. You don't see. You just see kind of like the families of people, and they're kind of milling about doing what they were doing. Several of the bar staff, as you kind of go behind the bar, the people in the kitchen. Some of the ones were like more managerial, important type people, like the one who gave him his drink. They don't appear to be where they should be. Like, you've never known them to not be there, like doing their job when there's people in the bar. And as you guys kind of get back, let's say, because it was a bit of a walk. Let's say it's four-ish when you guys get back. The sky is darkening outside as we're going. But I think I'll leave you with that there seems to be a very stark decline in people, namely stronger adventuring type, notable people, significant people.
There's just a bunch of NPCs wandering around.
Yeah, it's like all the people that have 2 hit points just kind of milling about right
Yeah.
now. And some that have
So where
that are
did the
dust
strong,
respect
tough
for the hit
people
points.
Yeah.
go? Is there a looming
Is the
threat?
question.
happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys, as you guys come to the room, the door is slightly ajar.
Oh shit.
It's like
Please don't
hanging
kill
open.
my band members.
As you push the door open,
Don't kill my band members.
you see Pig is pulling on his pants and his full ass cheeks are out.
Pig, what the fuck?
Yo, dude, what the hell, man? He's like,
Oh my god.
and then you see
I
both.
told you guys to lay low.
You see Lane and Feyre kind of peek their heads out, and then Patrick comes up to the door. He's carrying a bag of ice. He's like, "Oh, hey,
Patrick, I left you in charge. What the hell?
I had to get the ice."
Oh my
What?
So he's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are my new friends.
His pants are on, but
Please
he's
be nice to
shirtless.
them.
His pants are on. He's shirtless. He's got so much hair.
Oh, wow.
Pig has so much fucking chest hair. It's like he's wearing a shirt. But
Okay.
you see his little pink nipples.
We talked about this, Pig. You do have to be fully clothed. It's gonna distract from
Listen,
the
man.
performance.
I live by rock and roll.
I like that.
Well, that's
You can't tell me.
Yeah,
how to rock.
this isn't rock and roll. This is art.
Alice.
I like
This
that.
is art. There are no strict rules. Okay, thank you. And so we'll leave you there.
I like that.
Classic.
I like that too.